Hello, and welcome to the January 2018, can't believe it's 2018 already, Commonwealth Market Update. My name is Brad McMillan. I'm Commonwealth's Chief Investment Officer. Same old, another fantastic month in the financial markets. The U.S. markets were up across the board, up strongly. International markets did even better. Developed markets did well, but emerging markets really blew it out of the park. In other words, we had a terrific end to a terrific year. We have not seen returns like this in some time, and we should certainly celebrate what was a great year for investors. At the same time, though, we have to ask ourselves, is the good news going to continue? Well, it looks like it will, at least for a while, because we're entering the new year with a tremendous amount of momentum. When you look at the economy, for example, we see that hiring continues to be strong. And that tells us two things. That tells us that people are going to continue to be confident and that businesses remain confident, so they're hiring. And we can look at that and we can look at the numbers and we can actually see consumer confidence remains very close to the highest level since the dot-com boom. We look at business confidence and we see that that also remains very high across the board, strongly expansionary. And then when we look at consumer spending, we see that ratified. People are actually walking the walk. Retail sales came in very strong on a monthly basis. Holiday sales were very strong during the holiday season. And business investment continues to be strong. In other words, for the U.S. economy, things look pretty good. We're ending the year with quite a bit of momentum. Internationally, we see the same good news. We see Europe's expansion continuing to strengthen. We see Japan doing well. We see China continuing to grow. This kind of synchronized global expansion is good for everybody. It can lead to the kind of virtuous circle that keeps the cycle going, and that does seem to be what we're seeing. At the same time, we have some things to be concerned about. We saw consumer confidence, although it remains very high, pull back a bit last month. That suggests that maybe that was the peak. We'll see. We're okay where we are, but it's something to keep an eye on. We saw business confidence and business investment do the same thing. Again, very strong, but pulling back just a little bit. Something to keep an eye on, something that says, okay, we're doing well, but maybe we need to keep an eye on things. And of course, there's a political situation. When you look at North Korea, that's something that's gotten away from the headlines a little bit, but that's something we'll be hearing more about and something that could rock the cradle a little bit. When we look at the situation in Europe, that went off the headlines over the holidays as well. But the problem in Germany, for example, is not going away. And of course, here in the U.S., the big political news was the passing of the tax reform bill. And that will undoubtedly have major impact in 2018. But we're still working out what that impact will be. And from a political standpoint, we also need to be aware that the midterm elections are coming. So there's going to be a lot more political disruption going forward. All that said, though, this is a great place to be as we start the new year. The economy is strong, people are feeling good, and that's likely to continue for the foreseeable future. With that said, I will see you next month and we'll talk about it then. Thanks for watching and Happy New Year.